They threw you into hell thinking you would break. They watched, eager for your collapse. Their eyes glimmered with cruel anticipation, expecting to see fear, tears, defeat. But you rose, not from the ashes, but from the very fire they set to consume you. They wanted you to crumble, to lose your spirit, to vanish like smoke in the wind. They believed your courage was fragile, your determination weak, your heart too soft to withstand their schemes. But what they didn't understand is that fire does not destroy. It reveals. Fire forges. Fire awakens what they were too blind to see. You emerged not just unscathed, but stronger. Every step forward, every choice to rise became a statement. Every moment you refused to bow was proof that their expectations had no power over you. Every challenge they sent was just another brick in the fortress of your resilience. They thought they could bury you. Instead, they unearthed a force they could never control. And in the silence of the night, when the world seemed asleep, you heard a whisper. It was soft, almost inaudible, yet stronger than any voice that had ever doubted you. You were meant to rise. They underestimated you. They looked at your kindness and saw weakness. They noticed your silence and mistook it for submission. They believed that words, manipulation, and cruelty could bend you to their will. But they didn't see the storm beneath your calm. They didn't understand that your quiet patience was a strategy, not surrender, that the tears you hid fueled a fire within, that every moment of doubt was a lesson learned, a step toward mastery. They pushed you to the edge. They tested your limits. They thought they could define your existence, shape your future, dictate your every move. And yet, with every push, you dug deeper. Every trial became a stepping stone. Every insult became armor. Every betrayal became a teacher. They thought they could shape you. Instead, you reshaped yourself. Every time they whispered lies, you sharpened your mind. Every time they tried to control you, you learned freedom. Every attempt to break you only strengthened your backbone, fortified your heart, and clarified your vision. You saw the cracks they tried to exploit and filled them with light. You heard the doubts they planted and transformed them into purpose. You felt the pressure they applied and molded it into power. The crucible of their cruelty became your forge. You shed the skin of fear and emerged unrecognizable, stronger, wiser, unbreakable. What they meant as punishment became your empowerment. What they called weakness became your weapon. Pain became your compass, pointing you toward resilience. Betrayal became your map, guiding you to self-awareness. Fear became your spark, igniting courage you never knew you had. You learned that survival is not about hiding. It is about rising despite everything. That strength is not shown in the absence of struggle, but in the ability to endure and transform struggle into triumph. Every tear you shed watered the seeds of growth. Every sleepless night taught you patience. Every harsh word honed your clarity. You became proof that adversity does not destroy, it cultivates greatness. You discovered the beauty of struggle. You discovered the art of resilience. You realized that the storm is not your enemy. It is your teacher, and each lightning strike is a message telling you to rise higher, to push further, to demand more of yourself. And in those quiet moments, when the world slept and only your heartbeat echoed in the dark, you whispered to yourself, "I am enough. I will rise. I will thrive." And that whisper became your war cry, silent but unstoppable. And then you awoke. You saw their games clearly. You saw the lies, the manipulation, the subtle attempts to control you. But you were no longer blind. You recognized your worth. You understood your power. You acknowledged your potential. Their opinions became noise, their judgments meaningless echoes. You stopped seeking validation from those who never had your best interests at heart. You stopped waiting for permission to pursue your dreams. You stopped letting them define what you could and could not achieve. They wanted you lost, but you found yourself. They wanted you silent, but your voice grew louder. They wanted you small, but your presence became unavoidable. You learned that freedom begins not in the world outside, but in the mind within. That your greatest enemy was never them. It was the self-doubt they planted, the fear they hoped would linger, the hesitation they hoped you would inherit, and you destroyed it. You looked in the mirror and saw a reflection that was untouchable, unshakable, unbreakable, and for the first time you understood you are not a victim, you are a force. With newfound clarity, you reignited your passion. Dreams that they tried to extinguish blazed brighter than ever. Goals they mocked became your mission. Every failure they celebrated was fuel for your ascent. You pursued your purpose with relentless determination. Every step, every decision, every act became a testament to your unstoppable will. You transformed pain into power. Scars became badges of honor. Challenges became victories before they even began. They believed they could dim your light, but you became a beacon. They thought they could silence your fire, but it now illuminates the path for yourself and others. Each day became a rehearsal of strength. Each challenge, an opportunity to showcase that nothing outside of you holds power unless you allow it. Each moment of doubt they cast at you was a stepping stone to your evolution. Every morning you rose with renewed purpose. Every breath you took was a declaration of independence from the chains they tried to wrap around you. Every heartbeat reminded you, I am alive, I am unstoppable, I am mine. And now they watch. They observe the very person they tried to destroy and are unsure of what they see. The one they dismissed as fragile is now a force impossible to ignore. The one they doubted is now unstoppable. Their disbelief is palpable. They hear your voice, confident and unshakable. They witness your success, your rise, your command of life, and they feel fear of the strength they underestimated. They wanted you broken. Now, they're terrified, and yet they cannot comprehend the quiet joy in your victory. They cannot measure the satisfaction that comes from walking through their chaos untouched, rising while they remain trapped in doubt. Every small victory, every quiet triumph, every subtle success is a dagger to their expectations, and you smile silently because you no longer need to explain, you no longer need to justify. Your life itself is the message. You do not need to shout. You do not need to prove anything. Your success is your statement. Your growth is your victory. You walk quietly, deliberately, knowing your journey speaks louder than any words ever could. They wanted you to fail. They wanted to see you diminish, but you succeeded on your own terms. You created your own rules. You defined your own reality. You became your own source of validation. The satisfaction lies not in their defeat, but in your mastery, not in their fear, but in your freedom. Every step you take forward reinforces that their opinions, their doubts, their attempts at control were never real barriers. They were just illusions. You moved through them, walked past them, and made them powerless. Even the silence around you hums with your triumph. Every empty stare they send your way is acknowledgement of the power you now carry. They can fear you, but they cannot touch the truth you hold. Every scar on your body, every mark on your soul tells a story. Each one is a badge of courage, a reminder of a battle you survived. Each challenge was a teacher, each betrayal a test, each hardship a step toward your own legend. You are no longer a victim of circumstance. You are no longer chained to their expectations. You are no longer defined by what they said you could not do. You are the storm they cannot weather. You are the fire they cannot extinguish. You are the force they cannot control. They believed that leaving you in darkness would end you, but you discovered the light that burned within you, brighter than anything they could ever give or take away. Every step forward became a dance of triumph. Every word you speak echoes power. Every glance from your eyes challenges their assumptions, shatters their disbelief, and leaves them questioning how you became unstoppable. Even the nights of doubt, when shadows crept along your walls, became arenas where you tested your strength, and each time you emerged victorious. Each time your fire burned brighter. Each time your soul grew stronger. Do you feel it? The power coursing through your veins, the certainty that no one can shake you. Every trial has strengthened you. Every betrayal has sharpened you. Every failure has prepared you for the life they never imagined you could lead. They are terrified now, yes, but your fear is gone. Your doubts have been silenced. Your determination is unshakable. And this is only the beginning. You walk forward, unstoppable, unbroken, unafraid. Every step carries the weight of experience, wisdom, and mastery. Every decision reflects your newfound clarity. Every action demonstrates your sovereignty over your own life. The world bows to no one, yet it bends before the unstoppable force you have become. They wanted you broken, they wanted you small, they wanted you defeated. But you are colossal, you are fierce. You are a living, breathing reminder that nothing can contain a soul that refuses to surrender. Every doubt they planted has blossomed into your strength. Every insult, every attempt to diminish you, every expectation of failure has been flipped, transformed, and used to propel you higher. And now they watch helplessly, knowing they misjudged you. They tremble at the realization that the person they sought to destroy is now their example of triumph. You are no longer chasing their approval. You are no longer bound by their opinions. You move through life untethered, and that is the scariest thing for them. Walk with your head held high, walk knowing that your journey was yours alone, that every obstacle, every betrayal, every challenge was a stepping stone toward your greatness. Do not linger on the past. Do not seek revenge. Let your life itself be your answer. Let your presence be your statement. Let your peace be your ultimate triumph. They wanted you broken. Now they are terrified. And you are free. You are whole. You are unstoppable. You are limitless. Your story is proof. Your life is testament. Your journey is inspiration. They wanted you broken. They wanted you defeated. They wanted you silent. But you are everything they feared. And this is only the beginning.